So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. And here's Mbappe. Baresi wins the duel this time. Now it's Villa. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
Now it's Hazard. Dink through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely weighted ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And he's quick to get it clear again. Hakimi. Aimed beyond the defence. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Threads one in. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Di Maria gets into some space. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's found a way through.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Nicked it back promptly. Knocks it into space. And the through ball. He's through, it's judged, surely! Goal! Santos! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, what's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Rijkaard has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Mbappe! Beckham. It's a pretty loose pass. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe, looking for a runner. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Romero gets across to intercept that. Now it's Villa. That has not gone well. And here's Azar. Van Basten. That looks a good ball through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Di Maria is in a really good position out wide. Bernardo Silva has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
David Villa, lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Chance! Di Maria. He's going for goal! Corner number 2 then. Romero attempts a clearance, and again they run up against stubborn defending. Di Maria, and now the breakaway. Oh, that's fabulous. Di Maria, He's found shot at goal! And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Inzaghi. Mbappe shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. Incoming delivery. He gets big. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Hakimi with the clearance. And the pass is intercepted. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Inzaghi. Santos needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's Di Maria! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Bernardo Silva. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught napping! Neymar. That's good vision. Romero kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Gvardiol really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, what has happened here?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Real chance! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, They were awfully hard to stop.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Filippo Inzaghi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Inzaghi. Out to the left it goes. Vardiol receives it in a wide position. Turns and goes back. And this is Bernard. And a chance! And he's following up. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vardiol. Rodri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's been played through. Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Number 6, Bernardo Silva. Number 13, Mbappe.
Beckham.
Number 14, Di Maria.
And it's Beckham.
Coming on the field, number 23.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Terrific header!
15, Beckham.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss. It's a searching pass. That is good alertness. And this is Inzaghi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Inzaghi, and this is Messi, and he's got the beating of his man. And the finish!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. Xabi Alonso. Lovely, now then. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Xabi Alonso.
3 minutes at a
Passing
time.
is crisp and sharp. Oh, important interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lobbed in behind. Neymar picks it up out wide. He is through here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Couldn't squeeze it through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Romero cuts out the pass. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's lofted through here. Romero with 200 games under his belt now, the standard. And he shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Threads one in. Out again for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. And this is Rooney. It's Rooney! It's a loose ball. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Inzaghi. Great vision. That's a nicely shot. Judge, surely! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Xabi Alonso plays it short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now he's got space here. That's Valverde. And that's been won straight back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. A probing pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Thinks about the shot. Delivery from Mbappe. Shot at goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Xabi Alonso could try cutting inside here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's had a shot! That's another chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's the throw. Bernardo Silva. Xabi Alonso. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Xabi Alonso goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Leicester calmly anticipates. Some resolute defending there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now this could be a chance. Hangs one in. Climbs up big! Oh, that's a fine interception. Beckham. Xabi Alonso. No luck with that dink over the top. Azar. Rodri. Romero promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. And he's Mbappe! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Good effort from distance.
This is the time you need that pace.
Di Maria in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's been flattened there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
That's the start of another 45 minutes. No changes at the interval from either side. Hakimi. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's heaved it away. Bernardo Silva. Di Maria looking to get on the end of this. Filippo Inzaghi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's Di Maria!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's found a way past. He has found a way through. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. He's under a lot of pressure there. Mbappe! And the ball's come loose here. Incoming to... Can he finish? He's put it wide. That's a cute ball. Floated through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Rooney. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Tries to pass it through. Back into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. And Bernardo Silva! And that's past the post.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Azar. There could be trouble here. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Costa Curta. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, easy pickings there. Inzaghi does really well to win the ball there. He's onside. Bernardo Silva! Rodri. Oh, they can break here. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Beckham. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. He's having a good look here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Alonso! Oh, terrific save. Well, that tackle was certainly... That's rather hopeful. Little doubt, that is a foul.
Substitution.
Rijkaard has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Adams. That's a good run down the left. Knocks it into space. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Azar. And this is Inzaghi. Gets a good foot in there. Half an hour gone in the second half. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckham. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Beckham. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Here's a chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's gone out for a throw-in. Saliba. Romero. Saliba. Back towards the middle. And back to the goalkeeper. Vardiol. Saliba. Now it's Inzaghi. Costa Curta cuts it out. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Mbappe. Rodri. Azar. Beckham.
4 added minutes has been
Into
indicated.
a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that could set him on his way. Look at... He's having a shot! Great reaction. Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
It's a mighty effort! Beckham. It's a pretty loose pass. Manchester United have a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's found a way through. And this is Inzaghi. Inzaghi! Oh, Waters, he's had a shot! And that is the last effort of the game. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
And a quick
Filippo
announcement
Inzaghi,
today
hat-trick
that
scorer,
from today's
massive
match.
game. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And we're underway. And it's made its way to him. Vlahovic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Rodri. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bernardo Silva. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Alexander-Arnold. No goals as yet. Now it's Ødegaard. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just...
Mbappe! And that has been clubbed away. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Di Maria. Mbappe! Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Foot in. Mbappe. Threads one in. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. He's beaten the shot, surely! There it is! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rodri. Short changes him with that pass. And now the breakaway. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Bernardo Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is ended up in no man's land. And that has put paid to that. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Inzaghi! Harmlessly behind.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe, looking for a runner. Tries to play it through. Always onto this. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that is a little undercooked. Aimed beyond the defence. Odegaard. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Xavi Alonso. Vardiol. That's good vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rodri.
Are certainly playing with an intense...
And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8.
So off we go once more.
Number 14.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Number 5. Phil Foden.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, that's ambitious. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Vardiol. He's gone forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks.
Can he finish? And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, played right into his path. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. They get a throw in. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Mbappe might just make this.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Tries to pass it through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Now it's Messi. No way through, so back it comes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Di Maria. Ball's out once more. Guardiola. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
A probing pass. Now it's Vlahovic. Look at the space. And a chance! They've scored! Manchester United are back on level terms. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Vlahovic.
Substitution in progress.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, super ball. And he welcomes it. Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. And again they hit the front. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
That's a shade optimistic. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Oh no, this does not look good. Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that's not going to reach.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And smartly reclaimed.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, can they get him away? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Azar voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
A good show, Peter. A good show of character, a good show of resilience. This is a team that was never going to be intimidated by the crowd and their opposition, and it was thoroughly professional.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans have
and
pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. And that's put paid to a promising move. That has been cut short. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero, described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as been brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And let me go into a little more detail on that, because some of the runs he makes are actually quite crazy, and there seems to be a recklessness about it and no order, and he just leaves it to whomever behind him to fill the gap. But I like that in his game.
Real chance! Filippo Inzaghi. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Di Maria. That's a little off target. Quality ball. Danger averted for now. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. Takes a shot! And he's done it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a throw.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he get on the end of this? Di Maria in acres of space out wide. And that has been cleared.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to...
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Di Maria powering forward here. And he's in on goal. Chooses to go back. And he's cut it out. Mkhitaryan threads one in. Great vision. Filippo Inzaghi. That is a brilliant interception. Malinovsky. Now it's Dovbyk. Tries to play it through. Distributed tidily. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, he's not getting his way this time. And the shot! What a save! Terrific reactions! Vardiol, and he's been shifted off it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And they've got a throw. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's had a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Bernardo Silva.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
5 minutes till the break. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vardiol. Vardiol. Now Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with.
There will be 1 minute
Hakimi.
added time.
Mkhitaryan. That's good running with the ball. Kvaratskhelia. Now that is a hefty challenge. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Di Maria! That's a half-decent try. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. Kvaratskhelia attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Donnarumma claims it, and the danger passes. Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Mkhitaryan.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bernardo Silva. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And that's going up front in a hurry. Oh, some tackle that. And it's Hakimi. Rodri. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down.
Chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Bernardo Silva. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Messi.
This ended up in no man's land. Nicely spread. Kvaratskhelia, he has found a way through. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. Inzaghi. Now it's Mbappe. Mkhitaryan.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi carries the ball down the right, and it's Messi. And here's Inzaghi. Messi. Filippo Inzaghi. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Xavi Alonso. And it's Rodri. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Messi. Mkhitaryan. And now the breakaway. Now that looks a decent ball. Dovbyk receives it in a good position here. Spread it left.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Di Maria. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Messi. Now the ball's gone astray. And he's only too happy to take that back. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nicely weighted ball. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the pass is intercepted. Deep into stoppage time. Ah, looks a smashing ball. That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And now, please turn towards
Any
the
reflections
screen
on what
for-
you've seen? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. And he's gone searching crossfield. He's picked his way through.
Pretty robust defending.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, good-looking ball. Dink through. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Inzaghi. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted ball. And he's not. It's Inzaghi! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Sporting finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, can he get onto this? So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Vieira. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Filippo Inzaghi. Mbappe! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Vieira. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Sporting disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, that's... And the shot! Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos goes steaming forward. He's found a way through. Royce receives it in a good position here. Shoots! Could be danger here. Maradona with the... Oh, what a climb! It's in! Sporting are all square. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's being shifted off it. And smartly reclaimed. He's a sharp little ball here. Rashford. And that pass just didn't quite work. And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Di Maria.
Sporting clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Inzaghi. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Back into the middle. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Bernardo Silva. He's had it taken off him. He is through here. He's looking unstoppable. And this is Royce. Oh, he's played it in low. Bernardo Silva. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, strongly challenged there. Di Maria. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Costa Curta. Triol. De Ligt. Vieira.
Foram indicados 2
De
minutos de
Ligt.
compensação.
That's a little off target. Now it's Di Maria. Hakimi. Searching pass he's played there. That's a decent clearance. This possibly the last play of the half. Di Maria! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And so we're off again. Vardiol. Ah, he's given it away. And it's Maradona. Xabi Alonso with a definite foul there. Elects to cross. Nice interception, well timed. Vardiol. Now he's got space here. A corner it is then. It's their second corner of the game. Gravenberg gets it away. Mbappe! keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Xabi Alonso plays it short. Saliba takes the shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Shapes to shoot! Sporting are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's come loose! Xabi Alonso, who's set up one goal so far. Mbappe! Bernardo Silva delivers. And that should get the job done. He's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Di Maria. And it's Inzaghi. Maradona. Now it's Rashford. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Threads one in. Thinks of... There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
Xabi Alonso. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, no joy this time. Looking to play him in.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Filippo Inzaghi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Royce has it in a wide position. It's a good... He gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
That looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 21.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Beckham with the cross. Tries from a long way out. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Xabi Alonso goes short.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Pinches it off him.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Inzaghi. Messi. Triol. Gravenberg. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Romero, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a nice... It's Azar! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Into the lead once more. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture book goal.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Foden. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now this could be a chance. Azar. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. And he's away. Inzaghi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. That's been cut out, well played. He won't be happy with that one. He's in space and looking for options. Goes for goal! Incoming delivery, it's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, good spread. Di Maria.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Musiala.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ansu Fati! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never...
Mbappe! And the shot! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. First quarter of an hour gone. Tries to pass it through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Bernardo Silva.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ansu Fati delivers. Can he spark a counter here? Beckenbauer makes the interception. And he's picked out the run. And smartly reclaimed. Couldn't squeeze it through. Romero.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nicely worked. Shoots! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Number 8.
Turkey are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now, can they get him away? He has a look up. Mbappe! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Stood up well to him there. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Ansu Fati. That has not gone well. Romero. Bernardo Silva. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Xavi Alonso. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Inzaghi. That is good alertness. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Turkey clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
This looks promising. Now it's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Here it's Salah! It's a loose ball. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Xavi Alonso getting this one clear. Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Mohamed Salah. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good take in a good area. Can he get it through? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Azar! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cannavaro. Now Costa Curta. Mohamed Salah, given the lift of his goal. Xavi Alonso. Vardiol. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Terrific header! Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi. He's having a go! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that tested the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's going to be another one. It's their second corner of the game.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And Messi! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! A finish right from the top draw! He gave it plenty and some. Trashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. And he's intervened well there. Knocks it into space. Well, that is one way to stop him. Costa Curta has given away a free kick. Costa Curta is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Mbappe, number 31.
And this is Di Maria. Pedri.
Number 42.
Batistuta.
Musiala.
Hakimi gets a foot in here.
Number 9,
Mbappe!
Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a searching pass.
Number 22.
The most accurate pass.
Pedri.
Saliba. Romero. Rodri. Looking to play him in. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. Oh, smashing header! Oh, brilliant save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Distributed tidily. Well read, nice interception. And here's Mohamed Salah. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Now, how often do you see that?
Turkey certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Messi. Lampard. Oh, strongly challenged there. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Camavinga. Pedri does... Pedri! And the keeper threw out a limb. Roberto Carlos goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Guardiol. Nicely shaped ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Saliba calmly anticipates. Oh, easy pickings there. Into the last 5 minutes. Lewandowski looking for the run. Chouameni threads one in, bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Substitution for Turkey, number 17, Chouameni. Number 6, Frank Lampard. Coming on the field, number 14, Iniesta. Number 27, Serginho.
And that's definitely not his best. Serginho. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Back into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Swept in. Good read, needed to be. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And this is Mohamed Salah. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that's a good-looking ball. Lewandowski. Searching pass he's played there. Beckenbauer cuts it out. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can... These are desperate times. A sequence of disappointing results has brought them to where they are. Another one here, and they will be going down. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Bernardo Silva. Played out towards the right wing. It's a good-looking delivery. And a good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Looking for options for movement. Platini receives it in a good position here. And the finish! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Batistuta! And he's quick to get it clear again. Van Balten promptly onto that, and that is that. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Vardiol gets good distance on it. And now they can spring out of defence. Pinches it off him. Looking to play him in. Ronaldinho. Oh, important interception.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game. Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
He won't be happy with that one. Vardiol. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he was quick to react. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Oh, that was close. No, that's been intercepted. It's a searching pass. Well read, nice interception. And it's Hakimi. Still goalless at the moment. Searching pass he's played there. Fake Batistuta! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's...
It's Inzaghi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Saliba with the slide tackle there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That is a great pick out. Oh, cracking ball. Hakimi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ambitious ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Xavi Alonso. And they can counter here. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bernardo Silva! He's done very well to get to that.
Bernardo Silva clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Now it's Inzaghi.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rodri. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Xavi Alonso. Lam. And this is Ronaldinho. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Ronaldinho. And he's searching through. No way through there. Rui Costa. Tries a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the 2 goal. And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And this is Ronaldinho. And it's Bernardo Silva. Hakimi. Looking for a runner. That's been slipped through. And he's onside. Bernardo Silva. Here's Rodri. And he's being shifted off it. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be a throw-in. Platini. Played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Aimed beyond the defence. Still no way through. Here's a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ronaldinho. Very nicely done. Lam plays it in. Cleared away. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rodri. Ronaldinho proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants...
And Batistuta! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bernardo Silva. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Messi.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Knocks it into space. Messi. Scholes. That's a cute ball. Xavi Alonso. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. Filippo Inzaghi. Messi. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Vardiol. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Owen. Oh, that's well spotted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now that's well seen too. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A probing pass.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And he's managed to get free. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Mbappe. Number 14, Di Maria. Coming on the field, number 18.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Number 15.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Chance! Xavi Alonso. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It's a pretty loose pass. Played into space. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's beaten the last man. Oh, what a ball! Owen! And he has kept it out somehow.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense... These are desperate times. A sequence of disappointing results
Hello,
has brought them to where
everybody,
they
and
are.
welcome to
Another
today's
one here,
match.
and they will be going down. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the flag has stayed down. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bernardo Silva, and here's Inzaghi. Cucurella. Decent progress down the left. That's a shade optimistic. And he's hit it long. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's really well cleared. That's been slipped through. Mbappe! We've got a goal! A most significant moment in this most significant of games. They will not go away without a fight. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And smartly reclaimed. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Guardiola. It's played through for him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Costa Curta. Ruben Neves. It's gone out for a throw-in. Costa Curta. Swung over. Now it's Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Decent chance! And again! Oh, it's there! Faced with impending doom, this is a side that will not lie down. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Not the most accurate pass. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we can all be guilty of losing ourselves in games like this, Peter, but really, that's the last thing you want.
Costa Curta. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Cucurella. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Gundogan. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Brilliantly cut out. Bernardo Silva. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, can he get onto this? Ruben Neves. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bernardo Silva. Good purposeful running this. Mbappe. And this is Inzaghi. Park Ji-sung. Gundogan. Park Ji-sung. Now that looks a decent ball. But he's well positioned. He's had a shot! Now what about a counter-attack? Now it's Mbappe. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Xavi Alonso. Well read, nice interception. And he's got his cross in. And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
By the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Barcelona kick off the second half. Tries to pass it through, and he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And now, and he's had a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And he was quick to react. Bernardo Silva. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? Oh, it's gone in! Can they do this? Will they do this? They are certainly making an almighty go of it.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Great vision. Filippo Inzaghi. Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's some Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, that is... He's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Conte.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And it's Cucurella. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And that could set him on his way. Conte. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Inzaghi going like a man possessed. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but
Tries from a long way out. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Cafu. Lewandowski. Great ball if he can get there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Beckham. Xabi Alonso takes control of it and he's on the move. Goes for the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Di Maria. Coming on the field is number 15, Beckham.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's on it, can he get away? Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Corner number 2 then. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. In by Conte. And that should get the job done.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, there's the clearance. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
So there's going to be another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
Cucurella picks it up out wide. Delivers with a mighty effort! And he's quick to get it clear again. Now the ball's gone astray. So a team in desperate pursuit of salvation, and the job not quite yet done. These are nervous times.
Yeah, the final whistle couldn't come soon enough for those players, but they're still going to have to scrap this one out.
That is a brilliant interception.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Park Ji-sung. Hakimi. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Substitution in progress.
I think we're just about done here.
Minutes has been indicated.
Barcelona finding their passes. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Conte. Short changes him with that pass. Cucurella. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Guardiola. Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.